James keeps
To the
playing
video
it
game
on
crash of
recording.
08. I haven't got anything important.
But anyway, but yeah, no, the fucking right now the market is so flooded with shit games.
Hey,
Fucking studios are less focused about doing new and innovative games. They're now they're just doing the same fucking game.
they're doing the safe stuff.
Yeah, and the problem is the safe stuff doesn't make you like. It looks like it makes you money, but since it keeps sinking more and more money into the safe stuff, it's not really making you money.
No, I'm just thinking if I'm gonna like do the same thing as the last time and like not have access to a fucking dragon now.
I do. Anyway, it's just there's so much. Like,
I don't think that's gonna be the biggest problem for him right there. So it's the downloadable content thing right there.
that's
'Cause
what's
it's
really killing it.
Because it feels more like they're just trying to pump out the games like fast right now, and then trying to make up everything with DLC.
Yeah, make up for the shit that they
It's
did.
like, and it's not even like trying to make up for it too. It's like we know they're gonna like buy the DLC right there, so like this is just gonna be all the extra shit they want right there instead of just putting in the game to fucking begin with. And the biggest thing I saw with that was the new fucking Killer Instinct game.
Dude, I don't even.
Well, you
count
had
that as a game.
no, because like you had to fucking
you
buy all
you
the
buy
characters.
you can buy the game. You get like what 8?
You get two.
Two?
Two.
Dude, fuck that. I'm out already.
Yeah.
Because I remember reading about it and I was like, oh, cool, Killer Instinct's coming back. And then I saw it was on the Xbox 360. I was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, they give you 2 characters and you buy the rest.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, no, it is. And like if you go with like the bundle packet they have,
It's sort of cheaper, but the same side of the coin is you're paying way too much for a game that's...
it's only like $3 cheaper.
Actually, I think about it, there hasn't been any good fighting games in a long fucking time.
I'm gonna, from what I've seen, Killer Instinct seems like a pretty solid fighting game there.
Well, the problem is now but now you're tied up. Like, I have to buy all the characters.
Yeah, I know, and that's like the biggest thing for me right there. It's like, well, I was like, okay, so I'm not playing fucking Killer Instinct ever again, because I'm not gonna get gypped like that. I love the fucking Killer Instinct games, but I'm not gonna get fucked sideways for them.
But, like, you know, I'm sure right now, people are like, oh no, Mortal Kombat 10's really good. But no, it's the same fucking game. It's been the same fucking game for like, what, 20 years?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, I don't know.
My favorite part is how they just keep on trying to give it a storyline.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
That is fucking stupid. Like, it's not, and like, which is, I like Tekken, but I stopped playing Tekken, because it's like, after the 5th one, I was like, it's the same fucking game. I'm done. I don't want to play this shit anymore.
Hey, that new one, they gave you a beat 'em up world,
Great.
so you can play like Streets of Rage.
Did you play it on the 360?
Nah, my brother had it for the PS3.
Yeah. The 360 is not, the end season right now, it's like, oh, well, you can buy the fucking joystick. If I have to buy another peripheral to play a game, what's the point?
Why are you buying the fucking all the joysticks and everything right there? That's something that always bugged my mind.
To make the game fun? I don't know, man.
Make it more arcade.
No, because I mean, like it was sitting like the new like Street Fighter thing too. Like a lot of people were spending like $200 just to get like the old style controller. And I was like, you don't need the old style controller. Yeah, no, like the old arcade controller you can play with like Street Fighter Turbo.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't need to do that because the game plays just fine with the controllers.
Well, no. The reason why you do that is because it's easier to execute combos. It's genuinely easier to play those games with with Street Fighter and stuff like that. Like trying to play a fighting game on the 360, the controller is not designed for fighting games. It never was. It was meant for racing and shooting games, which is why it's laid out the way it is. And I'm sure right now, well, I can do it. Yeah, no, shut up. Nobody cares. Because like every time I tried to play a fighting game on the 360, I was like, oh, all right, I'm having fun with 360, and I'm not forking out another $60 for something that's going to sit around and collect dust for something else, for a game that I'll play a handful of times and go, okay, I'm fucking done with this. And I think that's the other thing that's going to be... Jesus.
Seriously, what are the fucking other two?
But that's the other thing. That's why I think there's going to be a crash. Is just the market's so saturated that fucking...
It's because the biggest thing to me is like they're obviously
it might not be a
PC
PC crash. It might be a console crash. And I'm right now people are like,
Well,
we just released a new console. Blah, blah, blah.
PCs were able to get through the last fucking crash easy anyway because there's all the other shit that you can do.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, because
you're gonna need a PC for like everything else.
Oh, I don't think you should have done that.
I mean, yeah, all these consoles are trying to do all this other shit, but they're still people aren't buying Xbox One to fucking watch Netflix.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what a lot of people are buying before.
Why don't you just buy a fucking smart TV?
Because that would make sense.
Yeah. Anyway, but still.
Because same reason, like I got my PS3.
Fox,
I can
dude.
listen to my fucking music. I don't have to buy a fucking radio. Not my PS3 at the time. I can watch my fucking DVDs and I can watch my Blu-rays too. And they don't fucking act up on me like the fucking 360 does. Like I can use it as a multimedia device, and that's why I like my PS3.
I like the PS. I think the layout for the PS3 is better for multimedia. Because fucking, I've been going back. I went back to the Xbox, and it's so fucking slow. Like the PS3.
Even the Xbox One is fucking janky.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what it is. You figured Microsoft would have that shit.
I'm gonna just start from that fucking where I think I should have gone.
But
Motherfucker!
Oh, what a dickhead.
that's funny. But I it's just like all I remember. Oh, the consoles, everybody's buying them. It's just like, but nobody's turning. Like, the
Nobody's turning any decent damn
Nintendo's
games.
fucking floundering. And I don't care what anybody says. They're fucking floundering because
They've been floundering since the fucking N64, man.
No, they started. No, it was the GameCube is when it started kind of a little more prevalent, but the Wii is what really kind of like, oh, okay, they're not doing that well. Because like for every like, let's see.
I'll give the Wii this. They were playing off a new idea, and I think it would have worked well for them
if
they
hadn't
just
stuck
cleaned
with
it out.
if they hadn't stuck with GameCube graphics. Actually, no, they're N64 graphics.
Like I said, if they kind of like cleaned up like pretty much everything about like a better. I know I am, because I'm just gonna restart and go over that alternate route. I'm pretty sure that's where all the other fucking dragons are. Just because like I can't see a way of like getting over to that other area because it's not letting me.
But it's like the Wii doesn't have anything like, and right now like.
Well, it's a big thing with like Nintendo too. Like, his problem is like it doesn't focus on any like newer games right there. It's trying to just work off the older IPs.
The stuff it had.
Yeah, it's why we have fucking 9 different Mario parties right there because everyone loves Mario.
Dude, that fucking game sucks dick. I don't know why people still buy
What,
this.
Mario Party?
I don't. They're boring as fuck. They're the same game.
It's the only
over
game
and
you
over
can play
again.
with fucking like 8 friends.
Great. I don't have 8 friends. Maybe that's what I'm missing.
Or at least when you have 8 friends, you're not looking to play fucking video games.
Who's playing video games with 8 of their friends? That's the other reason why I never understood the Smash Brothers thing. Whether you can play with 8 people. The people who have Smash Brothers are not playing with 7 other friends. Because if they're that good at Smash Brothers, they don't have friends. Now, tournament play, I guess that makes sense, but even, like, I guess the issue would be is, like, now you have all this shit jumbled across the screen. Oh, hey, look, the other day.
Yeah, like I said, I was getting fucked just with the route I took.
But, fucking, and maybe it's just because they just released that there's no new games that are like, but I'm looking at, like, the rate they're releasing video games, and they're so, like, the ones that, like, look even remotely interesting to me are so few and far between. It's like, great. It seems like every other month's a new fucking sports game that, like, great, this is DLC for $60, or it's fucking just, oh, here's fucking Call of Duty number 15. And yeah, I'll sit down and play Call of Duty. I won't buy them. Because it's just like, alright, it's the same thing with Mario Party. It's like, I don't want to play Mario Party 1 for the 8th time.
I play the fuck out of Mario Party.
The first one's fine. I can accept it, because it's like, oh, alright. But now it's just devolved into this, oh...
Yeah, you just got like 2 or 3
We've got to
more
turn out
minigames.
another Mario Party because we're running low on funds. Or Mario Kart. I didn't like the new Mario Kart, but I wasn't
Mario Kart 8?
I wasn't a big fan of Mario Kart to begin with. I was like,
The new
eh.
Mario Kart was great.
More importantly, too, I mean, like, if you...
Fucking
Like,
Mario
how many
Kart.
sequels can you really fucking push out of something?
You can't. After about the second one, it starts to get stale.
You can make the argument,
Yeah.
like, for video games at least, you can pump out 4 or 5, and you can have, like, a reasonably good series there.
Or you get lucky like Final Fantasy, and you get like fucking gem that everybody loves, so they keep buying the same game, hoping that it comes back again. Damn it. Thanks, 7, for fucking ruining everything. Oh man, 7 was great. 8 was okay, I guess, but you really would have liked 7 again. But I don't know.
They're even remaking 7 too.
Oh yeah, they finally, and everyone's like losing their shit about it. And I'm like, why? It's just
Because there's been a lot of people that just been wanting that
Why?
that one specifically.
I don't understand.
Nostalgia.
I get nostalgia, but I don't fucking demand that they remake Spyro.
Well, for the love of
But again, I'm not fucking pounding on whoever owns the rights to the Suffering's door. Like, you need to fucking release a high definition of Suffering. It's my favorite game
you
ever.
also have to remember too, where is this game fucking made?
Japan?
Yeah, and how many of those how many of those Japanese nerds are like super into it, where they just demand the same thing
Their market's
over and
crashing.
over again?
Their market's already crashing.
Yeah, because of
their
that
market's
garbage.
fucked. Microsoft, they didn't even fucking do anything in Japan this year.
I'm not surprised.
They didn't.
I wonder why.
Because it's easier. Because they. I don't know if they have any other consoles besides the PlayStation. I'm assuming they do.
The Wii.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck?
A sweet glitch is what happened.
Yeah, the Nintendo Wii is pretty Japanesey.
I forgot. I completely forget about that console. It's not
That's because no
handled.
one's really been playing it for the last. I don't know. When did we come out?
Wii U, is what I meant. But
Anyway. Fucking dickhead.
there's nothing really like all the shit that fucking people are getting excited for Nintendo to release is fucking.
It's the same
The
stuff.
same thing they've been. Yeah, I know. That's it's. I see this thing about Nintendo all the time. Like their only good games and the things they make money off of is shit they only made back in the fucking 80s.
80s and early 90s.
Yeah.
You trying to get up there?
I was trying to because I think that's where the Last Dragon is. Because I've already explored all that side and that fucking side. You know, I'm just gonna say fuck it. We're not trying for 100% anyway. I know you're gonna need it.
There's gonna be,
I'm not gonna get a fucking headache over this shit.
There's gonna be like one fucking dragon left, just sitting there as a statue, and you're gonna come back to it in like 4 years. And he's
The
gonna be
fuck,
like,
man?
Yeah, I know, right? You
But
do realize
sorry,
that
I
when
was fucking hanging out with my friends and just wanted
we're-
to.
You do realize that when we're statues, we can still see, right? I saw you fucking leave me here, and he's gonna fucking like, you do have a key, dude.
I know. I just want to get those fucking buckets first.
Yeah, no, I think the consoles are gonna crash, and that's what happened in the last crash. Is the consoles just fucking, they all died out, and then they tried again. Like what? I think it took it. What was it?
That was until Nintendo released the Nintendo.
Yeah. That's when it came back. So I don't. I'm thinking I think.
Well, a lot of the studios too
I
at
think
that
we
time were
genuinely
trying to
need
like.
another crash just to fucking teach the publishers a fucking lesson, which is stop. Just stop.
Stop fucking it up.
Just stop. Stop cutting up the game to sell us in parts. But it doesn't.
Hey, they know nobody's gonna have the fucking balls enough to fucking boycott anything.
It's not that. It's
Well,
not,
no, because I mean.
no. It's not that people don't boycott. It's not enough people are boycotting.
Yeah, no.
Because for every guy who's like, I'm not going to buy another Activision game ever again, there's fucking 8 of them that have bought that game. They pre-ordered that game.
Yeah.
And that's the
shit
other thing I
sucks,
fucking
too.
hate is pre-orders. Like
That's not pre-ordering. I don't mind that.
the last time I pre-ordered, I got jaded so hard. I was like, no, I'm never pre-ordering again because I'm fucking sick of it.
What was it? that you
Turok.
Jesus.
It's the last game I pre-ordered, and I never pre-ordered again because I was like, no, I'm not gonna catch that noose. Where it's just like, oh, this game's supposed to be really good. Here are all the production shots. It's gonna be fantastic. It'll hail back to the original. And you'll be like, oh fuck, it'll be an updated version of the N64, which is great. I love playing that game. It wasn't. It was fucking Gears of War, Call of Duty with fucking dinosaurs, and I was like, this is fucking bullshit. So I stopped. I stopped pre-ordering.
Last game I pre-ordered was.
And I was gonna pre-order fucking Fallout 4, and then they ran out of fucking Pip-Boy editions, and then I kind of sat long and hard about it, and I was like, why do I need a Pip-Boy?
Hey, that useless gun they're gonna give you looks pretty hot.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Like apparently you still order Fallout 4, you get like some shitty gun.
That,
I don't-
You're
that
gonna
doesn't
start
fucking
That
matter.
does not make up for the fact that they were like, oh,
I know,
no
I'm
way
being
this will be
sarcastic.
popular.
Fantastic.
And I decided to try something new. You know, hook it up to
it's-
someone.
Fucking, ugh. Pre-ordering's fucking stupid.
It made sense back when. Oh, it
No,
made-
yeah.
Back when they
when they
could
didn't
actually
know-
run out of copies for like months on end.
Yeah, totally makes sense. But now that we have digital download and physical copies are dying because it's like, why do I need a physical copy?
Just in case that software
But
gets
that's the
fucked up
other-
or you can access it.
And that's the other thing I have an issue with is the fact that I can't get a solid copy. Like Steam,
Yeah, that
I
pisses
think
me
Steam
off.
is great.
It's a good
I
service.
really wish that I could hard copy, and you can. You could totally download the
That's
game
about to
and
say,
put it on a
can't
disc.
you just fucking burn the disc?
Right. But that's more time and effort than I want to put in to them just
God.
sending me a fucking game. Because let's be honest here, they have so much fucking money coming out of the pockets. How hard is it for them to print discs off and go, here you go. Thanks for buying the game. Like a mail order service, we just fucking buy
Well,
it.
how much did you fucking Steam count anyway?
I have 98 games.
No, how much did you fucking Steam count anyway?
How much?
Yeah.
What do you mean, how much?
Like how much you pay in a month?
I'm not paying anything.
I know. That's why. Like if they actually started like making all these games just shipping out to everybody, buddy, you gotta start charging you then.
No, they're not.
They
Do
don't
you have
have
any
to.
idea how much fucking money Valve has?
No, I don't.
They would
They
not.
are
They would
richer
not
than-
have to. The only time that you could, if they wanted to charge a monthly service, you could sign up for it, and they would send you physical copies of the game.
Yeah.
I would be fine with that. Hey, here's this game we're selling.
As long as you have the option.
Right. Like, I'm obviously they wouldn't force it because Steam, like Valve is way smarter than that. Valve has not fallen into the like, fucking Uplay and what's fucking
Origin.
EA's one? Origin. That's it. Yeah, where it's just like, our shit's broken, but you need it anyway.
This big robot is all charged up to meet you.
Yeah, no, Steam,
Attacking
Valve
the
has
powerful should disrupt its power supply.
I just,
Yeah, I agree with you about that, because when I buy something from Valve, I see the money leave my account, but I don't get a thing in my hand.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Did you just?
Well, technically I still have the dragon. I think.
The boss is sitting there like, where the fuck's he going?
Where's he going? What the fuck?
Do I want it?
Here, check to see.
I still got the dragon, so.
okay. Huh. Well, you still need to do the boss. Or do you?
No, I don't.
I guess you don't.
Never.
have to
You
fight
just
the
need to
boss.
fill out the item quest for the balloonists.
Huh. So I guess you don't really have
Over
to. I
here.
guess the bosses are more like optionals.
So
Yeah,
he's,
they are.
he's just gonna sit there and and look, it's Dr.
Yeah, no,
Craig.
because me and my brother never fucking like except for like the wizard boss. We never really fought any of the bosses.
Do you gotta fight the fucking...
Took like a fucking year to actually go back and
orc
fight the
guy?
boss. Yeah, you gotta fight Gnort.
Yeah, I figured. Isn't he one of the gods of the orcs? Gnork?
No.
Gnork and Mork?
Oh. Okay, doing the 40k thing.
No, it's fantasy too.
Oh.
Well, sorry, technically it's thing now.
Anyway. Yeah, no, I.
So I might get.
I'm
ground
surprised
rules.
at like the fucking like how many people like fucking love or hate him, just like the range of emotions there.
Nope, there's nobody who's neutral on the matter.
No, there is not.
really think that.
What the fuck was that third level called?
What third level?
Like the third fucking world. What was that called?
On what?
On this, the
On
third
this
home
game.
Why
world?
don't you check?
Yeah. Fucking retard. Dreamweavers,
Just
Peacemakers,
scroll
Magic
over.
Crafters.
Is it Magic Wrap?
Yeah, it's Magic Crafters. So this is Dreamweavers. This is the fucking. This should be the last one before Nasty Ignore. This one I was like, there's a lot of fucking hard shit here.
Anyway, yeah, I really think we're gonna a video game crash, or at least
Or at least we fucking need one.
I think it would fix a lot of the issues, because then what it is everyone has to start from scratch, or at least most people. I think about it, the fucking
The big developers probably be fine.
like Bethesda and stuff like that.
Well, Bethesda's got Fallout 4, so
Yeah.
they're gonna be set.
They're gonna be fine for ages.
And whenever they decide to fucking release the next Elder Scrolls,
Yeah. What are you doing? Just go get the dragon.
which they're probably already working
Yeah, I'm
on.
not gonna
No,
do
actually,
anything.
from what I understand, they're not going to work on it for a long time.
What?
That's what
Elder
they
Scrolls?
said about Fallout 4.
No, I think they finished Skyrim and then they started working on Fallout 4.
I think they started
I
working
should
on
hope
Fallout
so.
4 before they finished Skyrim. Because there is no way
Ooh, he's a big looking fucker.
we'll charge him and kill him.
I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah.
Well, apparently he's fucking...
But
Yeah. What the fuck?
that's just what I think.
Oh, he's up.
I
Like I
think
said, from like how big he looks, I don't think I can just charge him. And damn it.
good way to end this, Dave.
Yeah, that's a good way.
Good way to end. All right.
Let's find me a
So
fucking
yeah, so
dragon.
you guys can get mad in the comment section and say how stupid I am about thinking that there's going to be another video game crash because.
Let's
the
be
video-
honest, Dustin, no one's gonna fucking comment.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah,
does.
because nobody watches.
Yeah. Well, maybe they will now.
There's that one guy, but then again, he's a fucking hobo.
There's nobody who comments.
I said I was making a reference for the watching.
What?
Like nobody watching us.
Oh.
Miles and nobody watching us.
Who watches
Like I said,
watching?
there's one guy that watches us, but he's a fucking homo. We'll get into that story later.